Okay, so I have started my college recently and I was kind of very anxious because I'm 21 and most of my classmates are either 18 or they are turning 19 in their first year of college, and I have done something else when I was 19. I have did animation and graphics, and now I have shifted here, so I felt a lot awkward. I felt like I don't really belong here, and I did had that urgency to like Janvi quit. The only thing my mind kept saying is that Janvi leave the space because it was causing me discomfort and my confidence was not really at peak. So the first thought in my mind, like while the during the second or first week of college, was Janvi don't go, because I felt like an outcast. Maybe that was not true, but my mind was making up things because I didn't want it to feel that discomfort, right? But it kept on reminding me that if I quit now, there are gonna be consequences. And I was not gonna quit, I knew that, but the discomfort was not feeling very good, if you know what I mean. Like, and the I was terrified by the fact that one of my school classmates was in that college, but she was in fourth year and I was in first year, and I was topper in my class. I topped in my 10th grade. And I felt so embarrassed by the fact. In the very beginning, I was like hiding from my seniors because I was afraid that she might see me and she might recognize me. And we even crossed paths. She did looked at me, I did looked at her too, but we didn't greet each other. So I assumed that fact that she didn't notice me, and I was like so relieved. And there was once an instance where she was in the parking lot and I intentionally went towards my vehicle, hiding behind the van because I didn't wanted her to see me. I was so embarrassed. I was just so embarrassed because, and that then made me feel a lot anxious, because when there is something like itna sa bhi negative happening in my life, no, I keep repetitively thinking about that little tiniest negative thing, right? But I like consoled myself a lot, Janvi. Don't think about that, don't think about that, maybe she'll judge or maybe she'll won't. That is not gonna change the reality, that is not gonna change the present, the timing. But I do like my current self, I do like my present self, I do like the fact that I have grown well, I am matured. And I mean, not at all matured, but I am a little bit matured. I didn't like my old self, right? And I wish that I would have done things on time, but everybody has different lives and everybody has their own timeline, right? And today, why am I recording this video? The my intention was not telling about my insecurities, but my intention was talking about my big wins. Okay, like I was going through a very rough patch in my life, and after that, I isolated myself a lot. I was like not interacting with anybody much, and at times when I interacted, I used to slur a lot. Yes, मैं मुझे पता ही नहीं होता था कि इस सेंटेंस के बाद बोलना क्या है. माई सोशल एनजाइटी वॉज लाइक एट पीक. माई हैंड्स यूज टू लाइक continuously shake. There was like continuous sweating on my hands. Even when I started riding the Activa, I had sweat in my hands, lot of sweat, okay. But I knew that if I stopped riding this Activa, I'm never gonna pick this Activa ever again. So I kept on going on rides, little rides, and that's how I managed to get out of my riding anxiety. Is that even a word? But Okay, but you guys know what I'm trying to convey. Okay, and then okay, so that what I, हे भगवान, मैं इतना आउट ऑफ टॉपिक चली जाती हूँ, बट यू अंडरस्टूड राइट. आई वॉज हाईली एंशियस, but I did took like lot of little steps. I, instead of distracting myself with other people or other relationships, I picked up hobbies. I used to decorate my phone case, I read a lot of books, and I cooked lot of healthy happy meals for myself, which made me feel a lot fulfilled. A lot, right? I did quit social media at that time too, because I knew that rather spend my time scrolling, and that was really unhealthy. So I deleted my Instagram account and all. It was not like I was not scrolling at all. I used to, but in like not too much. Okay, and I told you that I used to shake a lot, right? And most of the time when there were new moments where I didn't knew what to do, and those were like the peak moments where my anxiety was very high. And today I went to this student office because I had to do some work, and I didn't really know what to do and what not to. I was not really aware of the documents requirement and most of the things, and my hand was really sweating. But I noticed that while I was giving the pen drive the uh, to that administrative officer, I don't know what to call them, I'm really sorry, but while I was giving that pen drive to him, my hand was not shaking. And that thing just made my day. I felt like I have grown. I felt so good. There was a time when I just used to feel like I just want this heaviness in my chest to stop. And I feel so light. I don't feel that heaviness now. I mean, I do often, but I know how to control my emotions, and for me that is such a big win-win. So I am not a kind of person who makes like lot of resolutions, and the resolution I made this 2025 was to not follow toxic paths, and I succeeded it, and I feel so happy about it. And my whole intention of making this video is time will pass and you will eventually heal. Okay, so if you are going through something which is really rough and you feel like you are never gonna get out of it, you will. If you try, you will. Okay, and I am making this video like so random. I came from my college, I changed my clothes, washed my face, and set making this video. And I don't usually make long form videos. I don't even make short form videos. But I'm gonna try to be consistent. Okay? So, bye.